Hello and welcome to Stampin' by Hannah. Thank you for joining me today. Today I have this lovely little box for you, which I thought would be really handy for stocking fillers or Secret Santa presents, because it holds the world's most useful product, Vaseline. This is one of the Rosy Lips ones, which I thought matched really well with the Watermelon Wonder cardstock. And some cherry on top designer series paper. So the one I've got today is the green aloe vera one. So if we're using green, it's Cucumber Crush all the way. And I've got a piece of the same piece of the cherry on top designer series paper with these cute cherries on. It's lovely. Loving the cherry on top designer series paper. So we move all these bits out of the way and we will bring in our Simply Scored scoring tool and get started. So I apologise that in the video I've only got metric measurements. I will try and get the I've only got imperial measurements. I'll try and get the metric ones onto the blog. The link, as always, in the down bar below to this exact project. You will see this project. The blog post coordinates perfectly. Anyway, I am waffling today, aren't I? It's really not good. So this piece of cardstock measures 6.5 inches by 3 5/8 of an inch, and we're going to score on the long side first at 3/4, 2 7/8, 3 5/8, and 5 3/4, and then we're going to turn it and score on the short side at 3/4 and at 2 7/8. Ooh, with a wiggle. Get rid of our scoring tool. I'm going to fold and burnish on all our score lines. Ooh. It's going well here today. As usual, I'm surrounded by a mess. Luckily, I've got the day to myself because James is at work. I've got mountains and mountains to do. From filming videos, of course, comes first, and then I've got laundry to do after I finish doing this. So now you've scored and burnished all of our score lines, you will see you've got a skinny section and a big square, another skinny section in the middle, another big square, and another skinny section. We're going to cut up all the score lines on either of the long sides, just up to that first score, and notch out the squares, but we're going to leave the rectangles straight, if that makes any sense. So we're going to cut up that score line and notch out the square, leave that rectangle. We're going to come on to the next one, cut on the rectangle, notch into the square, cut into the rectangle, notch into the square, and again on the end, cut into the rectangle and notch into the square, because we want nice straight sides on our box. So notching in makes such a big difference as well to the close and the final finish. Just makes it look much more professional. So I'll just get all those out of the way. And I'm going to choose which side is my lid and which is my base. I'm going to put my DSP on this bit, which is going to be my lid. Got my favourite fast fuse. I'm going to pop that designer series paper just there. And I'm going to apply glue on all of our little tabs. And this side here is our top, so we're going to fold in these two tabs this way, like that, to create our lid, and which means that these 4 tabs all go around this one because that's going to be our base. So just like so. And that is our cute little box. So Vaseline in, and closed. So cute. Then I have got, well, I did have, maybe I've lost it. Oh, we'll go with, I did have a piece of scrap whistle white, that'll do. And I've got Cucumber Crush ink and Petite Petals stamp set. And I've pulled out this dotty stamp from it. And we're just going to stamp once with that. Punch this out with the coordinating Petite Petals punch. And then I've got the flower from the Itty Bitty Accents punch pack. And this is the offcut. You can actually get 3 boxes from one sheet of A4. And this is the kind of offcut piece off one end. I'm going to just punch 2 of those out of that. I'm going to use my fingers just to give some dimension to the flowers. Just fold them up a little bit. I just think in Cucumber Crush they look a little bit like 4-leaf clovers, which is lovely. And I've got a pack of basic gel rhinestones. I use a big one for the centre of that petite petal flower, and the medium sized ones for our itty bitties. I'll turn them all upside down, and I'm going to use mini glue dots to put them onto our box. So, glue dot as it is with the petite petal. I'm just going to just fluff it a bit. And then using my poker tool, I'm going to fold the glue dot in half so it looks like that. I do not know how well you can see that. There is a mini glue dot on the end of there. You see it's a circle. And then I'm just going to, I do this usually on the packaging, just fold it in half. So now it's a sort of cylinder shape. Oh, my camera's not focusing on that, is it? But we're going to use that to pop our flower on. And again, just fold it onto a little ball. And then if you use your poker tool, you can hold on to that for ages and position it exactly where you want it. So I'm going to pop mine just there. And that is my Vaseline gift boxes using the cherry on top designer series paper. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.